everybody. How are we all doing? I'm Loomis. It is Terror Tuesday and we are playing SCP Containment Breach. Sort of a blind run. I have played this a little bit before, but this was years ago when it was in early beta, and I'm sure it's changed a lot since then. So sort of a blind run. I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at this and see where we end up. I guess I will be Loomis. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be... Somebody give me some numbers. Asmoth, you finally made it to a stream! You're only, what, 3 years late? We'll call it even. How are you doing, buddy? You have a good day? Maybe I should be D-class and just a number. We got any numbers associated with our stream? There. Will be D1308. Is that how they designate the D class? It's been a while since I've read any SCP stuff. I used to be really into it. Yeah, I guess enable intro sequence. We got here safe, you can save anywhere. Euclid, you can save at lit up spots. Key to SCPs are more aggressive and yet only have one life. I mean, this is like a roguelike sort of game where everything's random each time, right? I was planning to play permadeath. Can you not save at all when you're in permadeath mode, though? Won't let you save anywhere while that's on. Maybe we'll play on safe and we'll just, you know, permadeath ourselves. Number of days it's taking you to turn up. That might be into 4 digits, just barely. Alright, let's give this a go.
You look afraid.
This ally contains the essence of my life. Okay. Yeah, it's been a busy day then, has it? Don't softlock myself into a permadeath to save anytime. I mean, I'll try not to. I thought it would be working in a roguelike style where it was always permadeath and you start over from the beginning. But that's apparently not the case.
I wouldn't want to wake up, but unfortunately, you must.
Tab to open the inventory. Oh, my designation is D9341. So I guess choosing a D-class name was kind of pointless.
Control, this is Agent Aldrin.
On behalf of the SCP Foundation, an exciting 1-month working period. Details are highly classified, read document carefully.
Work for you. Do me a favor and step out of your cell.
Oh. I'm still trying to read my contract, buddy.
Just follow me. Oh, and by the way, we're authorized to kill any disobedient test subjects, so don't try anything stupid.
Why would I try anything stupid? I'm sure this is going to be entirely reasonable scientific testing. I'm happy to have my probable jail time reduced.
Janitorial Crew 4E. Please report to Maintenance Tunnel.
Man, I'm
Since
hungry.
5:30.
Hey, today's pizza day down at the cafeteria,
That sucks.
right?
Actually, I think it's tuna casserole.
Oh, god damn it. Well, my day's ruined. The only reason I still come here is for the pizza. I don't know what it is about that pizza, but it's delicious. Tuna casserole, on the other hand, is a disgusting abomination, and it should be locked up in here with the rest of these freaks. Just get in there and follow all the instructions, and you'll probably be fine. Or maybe you won't be. Either way, I don't really care. Oh, and by the way...
Huh? Okay. SCP-173. No fewer than 3 may enter at a time. Doors be relocked behind them. 2 people must maintain direct eye contact with 173 until personnel have been vacated and relocked the container. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Attacks by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. Yes, now I must concede that you've supported me exactly once. I really sympathize with the pizza guy. I would feel the same way. The mouse is really sensitive here. I might have to turn that down.
Attention all Class D personnel. Please enter the containment chamber. Please approach SCP-173 for testing.
Whoa, why is the door open again? But
There seems to be a problem with the door control system.
Okay.
The door isn't responding to any of our attempts to close it. So please maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 and...
oh boy. Oh. I am dead already, I guess. Good start. What was I supposed to do there? I got outside where the other people were, right? Maybe I should have stayed in the cell against the back wall and it would have left. Well, it's nice to know how long I would survive as an SCP employee. It was roughly about as long as I expected. Can I read this before they show up? Full cooperation at all times and all circumstances. Fail to comply with the instructions, sent back to your term in death row. Released at the end of the month with a full pardon.
Hey, they've got some work for you. Do me a favor and step out of your cell. Just follow me. Oh, and by the way, we're authorized to kill any disobedient test subjects, so don't try anything stupid.
311. We're inside cell 311. That was a good Windows.
Attention. Site Director Rosewood. Please report to Administrations Complex.
So you've seen any good movies lately?
I don't really watch movies.
Oh, okay. Oh, what about video games? You know, that reminds me, somebody should make a video game based on this place.
Why would anyone do that?
I don't know, I just thought it was kind of a cool idea.
Well, I don't play video games either.
What do you do?
Come down and join our annual movie night this Saturday. This year's film.
How's the sound, by the way?
Anakin Terror.
Well, anyway, let's not waste any more time. They're waiting for you down and by the way,
You hear the game alright? You hear me alright?
Attention all Class D personnel. Please enter the containment chamber.
So yeah, you think I should stay at the back and maybe it'll leave? It looked like it was trying to make its way out.
Please approach SCP-173 for testing. There seems to be a problem with the door control system. The door isn't responding to any of our attempts to close it. So please maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 and...
what's happening?
So this thing's gonna kill me if I blink, right? Yep. Well, the lights flickered and it went out. It kills me when I stay and kills me when I run. Okay, I'm just gonna hover near the door this time and see if I can get the heck out. Is this the earliest I've died this many times in any game on stream? Probably not. That was probably Heart of Darkness. Did I not spend long enough staring at my leaflet? Hello?
This is Agent Aldrin. I need a request to open up cell 311. Hey, they've got some work for you. Do me a favor and step out of your cell. Just follow me. Oh, and by the way, we're authorized to exterminate any disobedient test subjects, so I'd recommend not doing anything stupid.
Attention, please. Security. Team 3F. Report to Light Containment Checkpoint Kilo B.
So you see any good movies lately?
I don't really watch movies. I mostly just read books.
Yeah? What kind of books?
Horror, science fiction, anything like that.
You're kidding me.
What?
Your whole job revolves around horror and science fiction. Except, you know, it's not actually fiction.
Remember to report all
Well,
suspicious
actually, I'm
activity
planning
to
on
your
writing a book
supervisor.
about
Yeah, look, no offense, but I've already lost interest in what you're talking about.
Stay paranoid. Stay
Well, we're here. Still disappointed I didn't get to punch you, but whatever. Oh, and by the way,
How did I die? 173 has broken my neck twice already. I haven't made it out of the cell, the first area, the tutorial. I tried leaving the room when he broke my neck. I tried staying in the room when he broke my neck.
All Class D personnel, please enter the containment chamber.
This time I'm gonna stay right next to the door and see how far I can get when things start going bad.
Please approach SCP.
Maybe I didn't get far enough out of the cell the first time.
There seems to be a problem with the door control system. The door isn't responding to any of our attempts to close it. So please maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 and...
oh shit. Oh shit.
Okay. This is the furthest I've gotten. I guess it smashed a pipe when it jumped up there. Well, being a D-class isn't easy, okay? It's not the job with the highest survival rate around. Can I... Oh, wonderful.
Agent, behind you. Oh, shit. Keep your eyes on it. Just keep on watching. All right, got it.
Can I go through here instead? Nope. Okay, we're going this way, I guess.
Attention. All
Okay.
personnel report to immediately.
I'll get right on that. This door's locked? Where am I going then? Is there a jump button? Can I climb this? Oh, there's some stairs here, okay. Whoa, what the? I suddenly turned around, I don't know why. Really high mouse sensitivity, I guess. Okay, what we got here? Clearance level 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, we've got a choice of doorways. I am going to have to turn down the mouse sensitivity. Achievements. Have I unlocked any? I'll not look at them then. Spoilers. Probably like 40%. Yeah, this is a bit more sane. That didn't sound good. Authorized personnel only. Can I get this open? No. All potential anomalies, such as a deer coming out of a bin. Hey, what the? I was lied to. I was told it's tuna casserole all day. I skipped lunch. I could have had pizza. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna follow left-hand wall rule. You know what? I really should have blinked before I went in there. Okay, here we go. I need to close that behind me. Totally pizza day today. Gosh darn it. Key card, okay. Hello? Somebody in there? Must have been my imagination. What do we got here? How do I... Okay, I'm not getting through that. Yeah, I've been using the blink button when I remember. It's gonna take me a little getting used to, I guess. Okay, got a dead guy in there. Some keys. If we get in there, that would be good. How's the sound, by the way? You hear me okay, and you hear the game okay? Okay, let's see. Oh, this isn't the kind of door that opens. I guess we're not getting in there. Use of cameras or video equipment is prohibited. I'm going to close this before I investigate that. Just water pipes? Well, I died twice in the testing chambers, and I've so far lived through wandering through the corridors. I have to assume that the tutorial is the most dangerous part of this game. You say that, I don't remember inviting you. Yeah, I actually have a run button and a crouch button as well, haven't I? Oh, okay. This looks ominous. What do you want to bet I'm not getting in there? 914 object class safe. I don't know this one. I mean, that's true, but I complain about a lot of things. Most things, in fact. Okay. So yeah, yep, need a key card. I forgot to blink before I open the door. That's gonna get me killed one of these days. Okay, I guess we're heading back then. Oh, cool! You can hit the door switch from behind. When it's behind you. Close it behind you. The machines that make stuff better. Oh, the one where you can like set it on fine and stuff. When you put things in it and it comes out with something that's roughly the same from like an alternate universe. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'll climb into that. If I remember right, I don't think it's big enough for people. You get like a little tray. I think they tried putting mice in it or something. I don't remember. Get the thing, please. Whoa, okay. Okay, we've got a dead body that appears and disappears. Spooky stuff. Doesn't seem like he's got, for example, a key card. I'm trying to check the body. I'm not getting anything out of it. Hey, Lady Meow. The footsteps so heavy that I can't hear the monsters sneaking up behind me. I'm actually trying to scare the monsters away by making myself out to be bigger than I am. How you doing this evening? You having a good day? Oh, what the? I'm moving... Okay, first of all, it said his name. He was Jim Gonzalez. I don't know what this is. Oh! Am I dead? Ah. No, but I'm probably gonna wish I was dead. Okay. I can't run in here. Why did I investigate it? I know it's an SCP game. What made me think I wanted to know more? Whoop. Okay. Welcome to Sam's Funhouse. Ah! Did I fall? Am I dead or... Okay, I'm dead. 106, the old man. Alright, enjoy your reading, Lady Meow. Thank you for the look. Yeah. Okay, so lesson learned. If you see what looks like water on the ground, and you move slower as you get near it, don't think, I wonder what's going on with this water. Think, if I go in there, an old man is going to eat me.
Rangers, behind you. Oh, shit. Keep your eyes on it.
Uh-oh. Okay. So yeah, first difference, I guess. Back when I played this in like early beta, the old man did not behave like that. He didn't have his trap dimension or anything. He just kind of appeared out of the ground in front of you and stabbed you.
All personnel report to immediately.
Well, I followed the left wall last time. I guess I'll follow the right-hand wall this time? Never mind. The door is, of course, locked. Is that more old man juice, or is it just burnt floor? Okay, let's try going this way instead. Okay, looks like we stumbled into a containment wing. What do we got here? 427 and 714. Oh, I still don't have a key card. 860 and 1025. What site are we at? With all these numbers, it should be possible to work out which site this is based at. Assuming that they actually took all the SCPs from one site and didn't just take the fun ones and say they all happen to be here today. This is probably Site 19. All the shenanigans happen at Site 19. Light testing chamber. Oh, I can't even test the lights with my security level. I forgot to close that door behind me. So yeah, the old man takes you to Sen's funhouse, and you gotta not get knocked off the path, I guess. It's good to know. One of those doors that doesn't open. I have no idea what's going on in there. Oh. Time switch closes the door automatically. Is that room on fire? Close please. Close please. Okay, we're not going that way. .173 can't open doors, right? I mean, presumably it can, otherwise how is it getting around here, but... As long as it doesn't open doors behind me and snap my neck before I can spin around. I'm expecting it to be on the other side of one of these doors as I'm going the other direction, and I'm like, it's okay, it's on both sides of me now. So, that's good to know. So far, so good. Okay, so we're back to the start. I might as well save here, I guess. So the right-hand route is for suckers. The left-hand route is not for suckers in that I went that way and I sucked and I died. Strictly no suckers in the left-hand area. For your own safety. What we got here? SCP-12, Object Class Euclid. Cognito Hazard. Well, not getting in there. I swear, the symbol on these doors is exactly the right height to make you think that you spot 173 as they open. Okay, we got a bunch of paths here. These... Okay, these are offices. This is promising. What we got here? I say offices. I saw filing cabinets, but I guess it's just storage space. Oh sweet, we got a swipe card. We got level 1 key card. So we might be able to get into some places now. Guess I'll save as we got something new. My determination to do permadeath ran out when I realized I don't want to do all these corridors over and over again. That would take a million years. What? I went right there, went through the opposite door, and I came out of this door here? Hold on, what? Am I losing it? Infinite dimension space. Yeah, that would appear. Oh, what have we got here? 939. Endothermic pack-based predators. Atrophy of various systems. Troglodytic organisms. Permeable to moisture. Translucent red. 0.2 meters tall. 250 kilos. Claws. Imitation of human speech in the voice of the prior victims. By significant distress. Unclear whether they understand the vocalizations or are repeating what they previously heard. They cause amnesia, disorientation, and hallucinations. So if I open this, am I going to be able to see myself? No? But I am in the same place. Trust the SCP Foundation to find an infinite space and use it to store office supplies. Well, I've got a key card. Maybe I can get in here now. I'm not convinced I'd want to. What happened to my key card? Did I drop it somehow? Is that a thing you can do? Now I've got a 9-volt battery. Wait, there were more key cards? I don't... Did I hallucinate picking up a key card? What we got here? Got a plant pot. An empty cup, okay. Yes, you can drop them. Yeah, I probably dropped it somewhere. I mean, I've not been anywhere except through this infinite storeroom. What can I do with this empty cup? If I double click it, he smacks it against his head? I don't know. Well, getting that key card was my one big break. The one good thing to happen so far. And that's long gone. But hey, on the plus side, I've got an empty coffee cup and a 9-volt battery, so you know, I think we're gonna be alright. If I go through enough of these, do you think I'll get another key card? I feel like my odds are slim. Yeah, I think we probably got all we're getting out of this endless loop. A cup of Joe. Is that machine in this one? That was my thought. I think, yeah, the machine that dispenses drinks is in this game. Whoop. Hey, look, it's me from the previous run. The battery in what machine? Can't get to any machines. I was following the right-hand wall, right? I'm disorientated here. Find another machine that makes things better. Oh yeah, maybe I can get a 10-volt battery. I can't get into the machine that makes things better. I don't have a key card. I had a key card for about 5 seconds and then it transformed into a 9-volt battery. Maybe if I put it in the machine, it'll turn it back into a key card. I don't know. Containment system failure at containment SCP-008. Is that the hacking zombie plague? That's not good. Heavy containment zone. Well, I'm not getting in there. Yeah, I'll see if I can find another key card. I still don't understand what happened to the last one I had. Okay, so do not stand in that stuff. I don't particularly want to go to Mordekaiser's party dimension right now. Oh good, we've stumbled into an open cell. "372 contains a sentient light bulb. Something touched me. I was moving and something bounced me back. I guess whatever invisible thing was waiting in here is kind of probably now. It's probably waiting for me to open the door, whatever it is. Oh, I got a walkie-talkie. And some paperwork. What we got here? Reinforced plexiglass, infrared motion detectors in each of the 4 walls. Brief flickering movements in the corner of their eyes. Yeah, this is the invisible lizard. Approximately 2 meters long, 45 kilograms. 8 pairs of limbs. Extremely fast and precise movements. Normally flexible. Cling to almost any solid surface. It's in place of eyes or ears, it has data expunged. Sensory organ is capable not only of echolocation, detecting energy transfers such as electrical impulses in the brain of nearby beings. There's movement to the pulsars, uses this to hide, and behind the head of the person looking for it, or hiding in their blind spots, and eye movement clipping. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll give it a try in a moment. 4362. I mean, I haven't tried the radio yet to see if it's out of batteries. So you're getting ahead of me a bit there. So it doesn't say this thing will hacking eat you. Let's see, video conceiver. Okay. Channel 2 is just an alarm. And it's static. On-site radio. How bad can it be if the on-site radio is still playing? Oh? Something broadcasting station? Didn't really catch that. Okay. I'm gonna turn the music off, it's only gonna alert my enemies, I imagine. There's too much hope I can close this door and lock the invisible thing inside. It's like infinitely fast, isn't it? You don't suppose that the invisible lizard's thing that it has instead of eyes and ears would make 173 stop in its tracks, do you? I'm probably not that lucky. Oh, it's the room with the dead maintenance guy from our first run. I think that means we've done a full loop. Probably save, we found some items. So yeah, the radio seems like it's working. Maybe it runs out of batteries later? Some guy on it was rambling about a broadcast station, but... I mean, that could easily be... We already found a note about a thing that impersonates voices. I miss my keycard. Cracks on the floor this time. Is this where the old man's puddle was, but he took it away and it's marked the floor? Hmm. Okay, we're back in the starting room. Was I swaying this much as I walked earlier on, or is something going on? Feels like I'm wobbling all over the place. Have I been exposed to 939? I heard that voice on the radio. But if that was on the radio, then I surely kind of picked up the gas that disorientates you. But it might have been somewhere. If the thing's loose, it might have been somewhere else, and I've stumbled into it. Only place I haven't been is through this doorway down here where 173 was. It might not be there this time. Maybe I'll have gone somewhere else. Oh, that's new. I don't remember this blood splatter here before. So I got a code, but 4362, but I don't know. I'm not even seeing anywhere to put codes in. There's all swipe cards around here. It's hissing everywhere. This poison stuff could be being vented through the whole place for all I know. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll save. The last time I tried this timed opening door, 173 was on the other side, so you know. Well, it's not right at the door. It looks like the place is on fire, though. I don't know if going through there is a great idea. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Is he following me? He's following me. Oh right, he can walk through walls, can't he? I don't know what I can do about this guy. Run away a lot? I mean, if you go too long... Is he still following me? Yep, there he is, just stepping out of walls, okay. If you go too long without blinking, then your guy blinks on his own. But the main deal with that is that there's a... this is a dead end. Oh, never mind, this elevator's working, okay. Yeah, there's a monster in here that can't move while you're looking at it. So controlling when you blink is really important. Think we got away from him? Or do you think he's just gonna climb up?
Who the hell is that?
Hello?
Who the hell is that?
Oh, okay. Yep. We found the lizard that impersonates people, I guess. Basement? Did we go down? I felt like we went up. But I imagine this whole thing is probably underground. Okay, so we got a sneaking mission now. Yeah, enjoy your luck, Lady Meow. Should I save? I guess I can. Oh.
Show yourself.
You think it saw me?
Who the hell is that?
Can't tell which way it's
Who
looking.
the hell is that? Show yourself.
This thing is less convincing than I thought it would be, based on the warnings.
Show yourself.
Whoop. Ah! Oh, there I go. Running was on my list of things to do there, it was just unsuccessful. I don't sound quieter when I'm crouching, but maybe I am. Is the guy about to come after me again? Yeah, I don't feel like going through there is going to be a great idea. If I saved just before the guy attacked me, who knows. But... okay. Yeah, he's right back on me. I should have saved when I went up the elevator because I don't remember. I don't remember the route that I took. Yeah, so that part I guess is a sneaking mission. I guess I got overconfident because the thing didn't really seem like it was paying attention early on. This D-class is not in the best of shape, huh? Oh, it was this way. I remember. Here we go. Yeah, I can't tell whether we're going up or down. But, level 2, I guess.
Who's there? Who the hell is there?
It didn't seem like it sees me. I should have reread the description of it. Is the thing blind? Does it track its prey by sound? That would make sense with it being also a mimic.
I thought I lost you for a moment there. Oh, thank God. It's just somebody else.
No, is this a dead end?
Oh, there you are.
I don't know where I'm meant to be going here. Let's see. Pack-based predators. Okay, so there's going to be a group of these things.
Stop hiding.
Four limbs, three-fingered claws, elongated heads. No eyes or eye sockets, so they're blind. They're tracking me by sound. Oh, but they have heat-sensitive organs. Okay, so they can probably see in the dark, but maybe only close up. Inhibiting memory formation for the duration of exposure. Hmm.
Oh, there you are. I thought I lost you for a moment there.
Trying to track these things by sound.
I thought I lost you for a moment there.
Okay, so these doors are sealed, but there's a switch I can pull that maybe opens them. Where is the thing right now? What do you want to bet that there's going to be a big alarm noise when these doors open, and the thing's going to come running immediately over? Whoop! Okay, there's the
Who the
guy.
hell is there?
I can't get at the thing right now until it moves.
Told to May. Anyone out? Researcher told to May. Please respond.
Right.
Hello?
Show yourself.
Okay, it's heading down this way by the looks of it.
Who's there?
With any luck, we can get behind it and throw that switch. Okay, so these don't appear to be opening. What did the switch do?
Who the hell is there?
Say, section 3.
Show yourself.
Storage area 3E, that's not open. Maybe open that other door down the corridor? Ah, heck off. Do I not have enough problems, buddy? Whoa! Okay, I don't even know what killed me there. Oh, I guess the old man got me. I'm inside the fun zone. I didn't see him. He got real sprightly all of a sudden. Okay. So I need to get past this thing. Except I can barely move in here. Whoa, okay. It's right in front of me. I thought I'd gone past it. Oh, okay, there's multiples. I'm just gonna keep going, I guess. Well, that doesn't look good for me. Don't. Oh, I think I'm out? 106, object class Keter, sentient and violent. Do I save or am I in the middle of dying? Yeah, I'll save. We're in a new area, level 3. Oh hey, there's a duck. I know there's this whole. I know that the ducks are SCPs, but I don't know what. I don't remember what their deal is. I think isn't there like a whole collection of ducks that do different things? Man, I am not feeling too good. I'm not gonna lie. Object class Euclid. Well, I still don't have a key card, so we're not getting in there. It's the duck's deal that it occasionally plays a little bit of music at me. Well, if so, I'm done for. I don't know. Let me get out of that room. Maybe I'll start to feel better. Oh yeah, I seem to have almost instantly cleared up. I guess the black smoke was killing me. Still got the disorientation effect on, but I'm otherwise good. Oh, okay, maybe not. I can barely see. Yeah, I don't remember cutting myself. You think I'm suffering from blood loss? Need a first aid kit. DNA does not match known sample. Access denied. A cure. Oh, to the... Is there a cure to the zombie plague? Now we've got stairs going down. Okay, but this... Okay, I'm feeling faint from blood loss. Well, I don't have much I can do about it. I can't even see right now. Better say, this better not be the stairs with the thing that kills you at the bottom of them, because I happen to know that that's located in a school building. It's not in an SCP lab. Why am I even bleeding out in the first place? I don't remember hurting myself. Did the old man knife me? He stuck a knife in my gut? Okay, I mean, it seems to be... Oh, okay. Now it's venting in here as well? Why... The cure for all ills? I mean, that would be... Sure, that would be nice. I don't imagine it's gonna be... Well, hold on, is there something... heck, can I close the door, please? The smoke out. Is there something under there? I think there's something under there. Or is it... Oh, it's just a pillar holding things up. Yeah, am I bleeding because of the zombie plague? Am I liquefying? I think I'm going up the stairs, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm not gonna find 500 just lying out in the open, I wouldn't think. I don't have a key card to get into the storage chamber. And that's not even gonna be like a level 1 thing, you know? They're not gonna give just anybody access to the thing that cures anything. Surely the 500s are security level 4 at least. I wouldn't be surprised if you needed to be a level 5 to get at those. Gas mask and a cure. But yeah, I wouldn't mind either of those. Oh. I think I might have bled to death. Okay, so I guess we need to get through here like heck. Why is the stuff even venting like this? You wouldn't think they'd have a distribution mechanism for the zombie plague, but well, I know. I don't run SCP sites. 5 deaths so far? Maybe? I haven't really been keeping count. That feels like too little. Let me think. Well, I died twice in the testing chamber. Died once in the old man's place. Died of poison. I can only think of 4. I think I only died 4 times. Did I die to something else as well? Oh no, I died once to the mimic thing. Zaxton Revolution. Hi, how are you doing? You having a good day? Containment Breach? Yeah, there is. I'm gonna close that. Yeah, I get that there's a containment breach going on and stuff is, you know, loose, but that stuff's in the pipes and such. Why would Why would the zombie plague, if that's what that is, why would it be attached to pipes in the first place to get loose via them? Surely somebody would have to, like, pump it into pipes. I don't know. Okay, we got... Oh, this is the other side of the fingerprint door, okay. That does describe the foundation. Wait, okay, there was a loading thing, so I assume we're in like a new area. Which would normally be my key to save, but... I'm like half dead of this poison stuff, so you know, maybe not the best idea. Oh, I know this one. This was one of my favorite SCPs back when I was really into this stuff. Like it's an evil mask, it cries acid, drives people crazy. This appears to be a dead end. Designed to pump the virus out of the building. I mean, surely they don't want it outside of the building either. I don't know. I feel like you'd want it to stay exactly where you put it, but... Oh, I'm about to die of blood loss again. Does this door open? No? I don't know where I'm meant to be going. Does the... I don't know, does it? Oh, I'm blacking out. Looks the same to me. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe they like bent it between different storage areas so they don't have to like carry canisters of it around. Like that seems reckless, but as you say, fictitious morons. Yeah, I don't... But yeah, the picture doesn't seem like it's changing to me. I don't know, this looks like a dead end. Can I go back? I don't feel like... Oh, heck off you, not now. You know darn well I can't outrun you. Where's even the sport in this? You know, come into the zombie plague area. Maybe they'll kill you. I'm not optimistic, but here's hoping. I'm gonna bleed to death inside his party palace. Oh, I get you. You think it's like a heavy-duty filtration system that's supposed to get the virus out, but it's busted and now it's spraying it everywhere. That kind of makes sense. Oh, I think this is new. But I can't really see a dang enough to know whether I'm... Okay, I died. Yeah, maybe it's like working in reverse, I don't know. Okay, let's get through here as fast as we can. Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Nah, he's gone. Guys, maybe I've had a little too much zombie plague, but, was that a gingerbread man? If it was, we'll never catch him. Maybe I shouldn't be running through this area. Am I breathing faster because I'm running? Build-A-Bear. Oh, I think I remember that one. It's like the bear's like super friendly, but it builds another bear that's like less friendly, and that builds bears that will hecking eat you. Okay, well, we're in here now. This presumably continues to be a dead end. How am I in... I feel like I'm in worse condition than last time I was here. Actually, I don't understand how. Will the old man appear if I try and leave again? Am I like... Am I supposed to be going into his party dimension? Because he brought me here from the place with the little lizard things. So maybe that was scripted? The little lizard things. I don't know why I called them little lizard things when they're like... Heck, I've got descriptions of them. They're like 2 meters long or something. I don't... Build-A-Bear. Can you make me a gas mask? I feel like I'm soft-locked. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't even... I mean, I can't even see what's going on. I mean, this is the best I've done in terms of I can still stand at this point. Oh, nope, there it goes. Oh, there go my organs. I mean, there was a button up there that didn't seem to do anything, but... Is there something in here? Am I... This room's full of smoke, so I don't feel like coming in here is a good idea, but I'm running out of ideas. Oh, is that a piece of paper? Suffocation due to decontamination gas. Oh, I don't think that is zombie plague, actually. I think they're just pumping poison into the place to get rid of all the problems. Decontamination gas, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. It's not a ludicrous zombie plague pumping system. It's a perfectly sensible kill everybody inside the building system. I'm gonna guess I need that piece of paper. Those, please. They're just like filling the place up with carbon monoxide or something, I think. I don't know why. I feel like, come on, let me grab this thing. See the way out. I feel like any of the things that are really hard to contain probably aren't gonna die from carbon monoxide poisoning. I mean, maybe they'll pass out. 682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. Well, I know a quest when I hear it. I'll put it in my log. Move speaker breach containment. Child creature of unknown origin. Extremely high strength. Yeah. We all know what 682 is. It's like it's top 5 most famous ones. It's a big angry lizard that can't die. That does not help me with my problems. Anybody on the radio? Quiet, no tracks found. Okay, full site lockdown. That's
You're listening to SCP Foundation On-Site Radio, your 24/7 source for pre-recorded messages.
okay. In the event of a containment breach, remember containment breach what? I think on channel 5. This radio is garbage. I'm getting nothing from it.
A reminder, in the event of an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario, don't panic. It won't help. Nothing at all will help. However, panicking will help, probably the least.
Am I dead? Oh no, the old man's got me. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm not. Look, running is not realistically possible at this point. I'll. Can we go to your party place? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm honestly not sure if this is the way I have to go. Maybe if I successfully get out of here, it takes me somewhere else where I can get. I mean, I take a breath of fresh air at the moment. Some good old oxygen, something that's not carbon monoxide. Can't see a dang thing though. Okay, so he keeps. Oof. Okay. So he's brought me here. Yeah, I guess this is probably what I have to do then. Maybe getting kidnapped by him is scripted. I need to climb from platform to platform. Wait, oh, there we go. If I can escape from here, I'll be in the next place. In which case, the big problem I'm having is that he's not kidnapping me fast enough. I'm half dead of blood loss by the time he bothers to show up. Okay, it seems like he only appears in that final room, so we need to get there as fast as possible. It's interesting that they give me notifications for 682. Like, I can't imagine I'm going to be fighting that thing. I'm not convinced I could outrun that thing. I'm not convinced that a door would keep that thing from chasing me. Like, if I encounter 682, it's probably game over already. Old man, come and get me. What does it take to provoke you? Seriously, the sooner you pick me up, the better for me. You are literally my only hope, old man. I give you this 9-volt battery. Oh, I replaced the radio's battery. Seven eight 7816. Okay. Well, learned something new, I guess. Got a new code. I still haven't seen. Do you mind? You show up now when I've gotten something interesting. Well, I don't know where to put this. I haven't seen a single code lock in this game so far. Whatever. Like, I've got 2 security codes now. I have no idea where to put them in or how that helps me. What the... Now where am I? This isn't where I ended up last time. Am I still inside the party? But this doesn't look like... I got out? How? Yeah, you're playing a very ominous noise. I can't see... Oh, okay. Can't see anything? I have zero idea what's going on at this point. Did I die of blood loss or... okay. I'm just confused now. Okay, so did changing the battery in the radio enable me to pick up that new signal? Is that a thing? Did I need my radio to be working better? Task force being prepped for entry. Yeah, I can't make out a word of this. Okay, so there's an MTF on the way. I'm not getting the same message this time. This radio is crap. I can't tell what they're saying. You can just flash out on a decent radio system, Foundation. You've got a lifetime supply of carbon monoxide to flood the entire base, but you can't get me a decent radio. I mean, at least this one comes through clear. There you are. Kept me waiting. Spin round, pick a door. I don't know if they all go to the same place or not. Let's see where this one takes me. Okay, we're here again. Go the opposite direction this time. And hopefully not die imagining giant birds? Question mark. music sure makes it sound like something bad's gonna... Really? Back in here? Like, what's the point? Go bother somebody else. I don't... Okay. I think I died of bloodlust the instant I got in there. I'm kind of stuck here, guys. I feel like I really need to add the duck to my inventory. Well, the old man doesn't seem to show up until I'm on death's door anyway, so I might as well grab that notice. Nothing else in here, is there? Okay. Let's play around with the radio until the old man bothers to show up. I'm honestly not sure if it's the battery fixing the radio, or if it's just chance that the radio sometimes goes off. Oh, is that the old man? I thought I heard him for a second there. I need him to grab me as soon as possible if he's around. Hello? Old buddy, old friend? I wonder if I soft-locked myself by somehow losing that key card earlier. Okay, so if you drag things from your inventory, they just drop. So did I accidentally drop my key card? It just seemed to vanish from my inventory at one point. Maybe I'm supposed to be able to get through most of these doors, and I can't because I don't have the key card from the start of the game. Do-over. I mean, I guess I know more what we're doing now. Hi, Firebreath 100. You having a good day? Think I might have? Yeah, I think that must be what happened. So I picked up a keycard, and then when I went into my inventory a moment later, it wasn't there. And I don't know. I thought maybe SCP shenanigans had happened. I did have a look around to see if I dropped it, and I couldn't find it anywhere, but... Yeah, I think I must have accidentally chucked it out to my inventory, and now I'm supposed to be using that to get places, and I can't. Yeah, I think I can. The old man probably should be spooky, but at this point I've been in here so many times, like, it's just annoying. Yeah, I guess we're starting over. Enable intro sequence. Does that skip the stuff with where you go to the cell for the first time? Let's see what this does for us. Hey, Badger.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Firebreath. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the failings. Okay, yeah, so this just starts us here. Are you a big fan of this game, Firebreath? Yeah, hey Badger, how are you doing? It's, I think I soft-locked myself, so I've had to start a new game. But otherwise going good. I got quite far, but I think I accidentally lost a plot item. And I ended up in a dead-end area. Like, I couldn't figure out any way out of there, so I think I must have soft-locked it. So early in the game, okay. So the map will be different this time, I think. Yeah, early in the game I found a key card and then immediately lost it. This was the game you saw? Okay. I thought it was always randomly generated. I thought that was one of the selling points from the start, that the map was randomly generated. But I could be wrong. As I say, I've not played this game since the very early beta. Excuse me? Is the door broken? I've only seen a prequel or something? Maybe. I mean, if you saw it a long time ago, you might have seen it in beta, like me. Like when I played, I think 173 and the Old Man were the only things in it. And I think you pretty much just wandered around until you died. Oh, and I think you could get killed by... the Mobile Task Force. Whoa! Hello, buddy. I'm dead. How did that not kill me? He had perfect chance there. I thought I was dead there when my blink meter ran out. That's the closest encounter we've had with him. In the last playthrough, we barely saw the guy. I think I bumped into him once. And he was at the other end of a corridor, so I just backed off. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. First game to make me feel fear. Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, thanks for stepping in then, Berta. Appreciate it. No standard space time, can't do anything here. Yeah, see you later. Oh, hold on. Tilly? You're making noises. Wow. What's up? You wanna come in here? I'm playing a spooky game, you can jump at me and terrify me. No? Cat's meowing at something. There you are. I'm gonna be back in just a minute, guys. I'm gonna go see what's up with her. She seems really worked up about something. She might just want to fuss, who knows. But yeah, back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's up with her. Somebody's got a bonfire outside, and I think maybe the smell of smoke is upsetting her. Otherwise, she's making a fuss and I can't say anything wrong. Where was I? Let's spun round here. Is this the door that has certain death behind it? Oh, it's gone now. Meow meow. My Tilly cat. That doesn't sound promising. Yeah, she was just making a lot of noise at something. Sounded worked up. Should have blinked before I... whatever. Like I say, the only thing I can find that's out of place is it smells a bit like smoke from the bonfire. So I assume that's what's bothering her. She does get worked up about my cooking when I burn it, so... Smoke is something she's not fond of. What do we got here? It's perfectly safe, it's just a skull. So... Let's have a look at this. Don't touch. Vertically seal a container, argon gas atmosphere. The upper part of a human skull. Remember. You approach 1123 anomalous sensory phenomena. Smells, sounds, tactile responses. Touch it, you have a fugue state, confusion, disorientation, adoption of a new identity, and memories. Okay, so don't touch this thing. I assume I won't even be able to get in there to begin with. Oh, is that a gas mask? That would have been a huge help last time. I mean, I probably don't need it on right now, but yeah. When they start spraying carbon monoxide in the area, that'll be nice to have. Okay, I'll save after that one. It seems like progress. Was there something on the other side of that? There is. The door closed on its own, which is concerning. Hi there. You are not a Mark 1 Build-A-Bear. Well, I think I'm done for. You have excellent hearing now. Also, you are dying. Probably a fairly predictable result. My curiosity tends to get the better of me. 1048-A. I thought -A was the nice one. Maybe this isn't the version of the Build-A-Bears I'm familiar with. It's been a long time since I read those. All I remember is that there's a nice friendly bear that will occasionally try to build things. And if you let it build other bears, then it'll like... Okay. So yeah, that thing's in there again. I'm gonna leave this closed, I guess. I think you let it build things, and the things it builds are mostly harmless, but they start like collecting meat and stuff to build more things. And then the third generation will like super murder people and build more of themselves out of their corpses. Something like that. Oh, old man's been here. I was following the left-hand wall, right? Let's keep this going. What? Oh, okay. Oh, so the original one doesn't have a letter. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, all I remember is just the basic rule that the original bear builds horrible bears. And the horrible bears build even more horrible bears, question mark? Generally not sure if I got disorientated and went round in a circle there, or if the map's hacking with me. Whoa! Hey there, buddy. Fair enough. I don't know how to recognize the good ones from the bad ones until they kill me. Oh, it's gone. Probably just stay away from all bears, I guess. Okay, well, I'm not getting out of here. This is actually straight up relaxing after the last run when we were in that poison gas area and I was constantly coughing stuff up. Okay, new area, I guess I'll save. Like, sure, there's monsters everywhere, but, you know, 10 minutes ago we were dealing with monsters everywhere and I was bleeding out. This is a dead end, that was a wasted save. Before we got distracted, I was going to say about Tilly. Let's see, it's going to be locked. I'm a little more paranoid about ignoring her when she's making a fuss. As Muth already knows, because I almost burnt the house down the other day. I didn't burn the house down, but I severely... We've been this way. I severely burnt some food. Put it in the oven and forgot about it until Tilly came in here getting right in my face and shrieking at me because she could smell burning and was not happy about it. So I've learned to pay more attention to her. Okay, looks like... Oh no, this isn't a dead end. I thought there was a key card.
I think the shortest way out is through the southeast wing. Follow me.
Oh. Okay. The shortest way out is the southeast wing. Duly noted. That information would be extremely valuable to me if I possess both a map and a compass. I think he's gone. Okay, let's start looting some stuff. Give me that clipboard. I'm not gonna take the clip. What the? Oh, I can store things in my clipboard? Yeah, I think I'm not gonna take a clipboard with me. Anyway, what we got here? 1048A. Made entirely out of human ears. Good shriek, intense pain, and then ear-like growths. Died within 3 minutes. I died within 3 seconds. Asphyxiation caused by ear-like growths in the mouths and trachea. And 48A fled the scene. Only one ear was reported missing, so don't know where he got the others from. Is that a second gas mask? I'll take 2. Swipe card and what we got here? Ah. Secured for containment. Any creations should be destroyed on site. Teddy bears allowed in the site. 3 centimeters tall. Physically the same as a non-sapient teddy bear, but moves on its own and communicates through gestures. Constructs replicas of itself. False sense of security. Lists materials. Creates A, B, and C. All of which are extremely violent. Okay. Now we've got a level 1 keycard. So can I... Okay, cool. I can put all these documents in the clipboard to keep them safe. That's pretty convenient. I probably stuck my keycard inside the coffee cup or something stupid then last time. That's probably what went on there. But anyway, last time we got to the carbon monoxide dispensers, no gas masks. This time we're not even there yet, and we've got 2 gas masks. And a pair of batteries. Everything's turning out great. Do I want to go this way? I mean, it was down there last I checked, but maybe I'll finish exploring this floor first. I mean, I can now probably get into a lot of places as well. Oh, it's the invisible creature room? This is where I found the radio last time. Hey, there it is again. And what we got here? I assume this is... yeah. More information on the invisible thing. Invisible thing seems harmless. I don't know. That's a dead end, so I guess I might as well go downstairs. Wait, why is that open? I closed that. I am pretty sure I closed that.
You're listening to SCP Foundation On-Site Radio, your 24/7 source for pre-recorded messages.
Okay, nothing going on with that. Let's head down here then. Hola, Zizmik. How are you doing? You having a good day? Okay, these bodies don't seem to have anything other than the ability to occasionally disappear. I guess this is a dead end? Excuse me? Looks like I'm walking into something, except there's nothing there. I mean, maybe I'm tripping over the invisible lizard, I don't know. Okay, let's go back and open some doors then. Light testing. You can probably get into light testing with a level 1 card, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not the kind of door that opens, so we just got this one. I was promised light testing. That was entirely too heavy. Still in there? Yep. If I wait long enough, do you think it'll go away? Get lost! Guys, I don't think I'm exploring that room. Okay, looks like I'm back at the start. Also, things are starting to get wobbly. I never figured out what the deal with that was last time. Okay, now that's the room I started from. Don't remember which way I left from. But we need to revisit areas anyway now that I've got the security card, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I wouldn't expect to get into testing chambers with this. I'm gonna not stand on that. What we got here? Are these the repeating supply rooms? Cool. What we got? That first. 9-3. Oh yeah, we saw this one last time. The big fleshy thing that tracks you by sound and copies people. So I assume that these still repeat endlessly. Hey, another key card. Did I just get unlucky last time then? There was exactly one key card and I lost it. This time, and I never got a gas mask at all last time. It would have been really useful when they started pumping carbon monoxide in the air. Okay, I think we're done with these. Yeah, this time out I've got tons of stuff. I've got 2 key cards and 2 2 key cards and 2 gas masks. That's not promising. It feels like this whole facility's coming apart. Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna save here and try the elevator. Okay, it's busted. Last time we got to a new area by elevator, but the old man immediately took me out of there. Higher. It's not even labeled. Oh, okay, we're back here. No bear this time. Nothing happened, okay. Doesn't even tell me what level I need. I think that means we've got the old man's attention now. He's done with his previous victim. Hey, buddy. What you got going on? Do you got a letter, or... This isn't the same checkpoint as I was just at, right? Unless I'm really disorientated. Two checkpoints this time as well. This time round it's just two of everything. What? I thought I was retreading ground here. No, here's an elevator. This looks like the one that takes you to the place with the listening things. I guess I'll go this way.
Who's there?
See if the layout of this place is the same as it was last time.
Talk to me. Anyone out there? Talk to me. Anyone out there?
Forlag. Hi, how are you doing? You having a good day?
Who's there?
Getting a lot of haulers today. Okay, let's see if we can get to the end of this corridor. Without getting spotted. So last time when I got to the end of here, the old man ambushed me and took me to his private party. So I guess we're about to find out whether that's scripted or if it's just coincidence. It appears it was not
It's
scripted.
just somebody else.
Oh, so we've got an extended stealth sequence here. No worries,
I thought I
Varag.
lost you for a moment there. I thought I lost you for a moment
Did it see me? I don't think it saw me. I'm guessing you're
there. It's
Spanish?
just somebody else.
Okay. Grab the thing, please. Grab the thing, please. No? Is this one busted?
I thought I lost you for a moment there.
language I speak much of, I'm afraid.
It's somebody else. Oh, thank God. It's just somebody else.
Oh boy, here comes the old man. This is like the worst place for him to show up. How am I supposed to hide from these things and outrun the old man? Oh, I found a hand, so I know what to do when we get to the thumbprint, I guess. Well, I'm better off getting caught by the old man than I am by one of those things. Ah! Come on, grab me! Big guy! No, no! Old man, come on! Ah, I got stabbed to death. It's probably not intended behavior in this game. That you look at the old man as a safety mechanism to get out of a dangerous area really fast, but that's how I started thinking of him. His private party is one of the less spooky places in this game.
Who the hell is that?
I've successfully gotten out of it multiple times, which is more than I can say about this facility. I wish I'd hit save when I found that hand, though. See, I have to see if I can get it again. I'm gonna need that later.
Who the hell is that? Show yourself. Show yourself.
Oh. The musical stingers seem unsporting.
Is there someone there? I hope the rest of them are alright.
Oh, you.
Who's there?
I hope the rest of them are alright.
Who's there? Who's there?
This guy makes so much noise, even when you're crouching and trying to be stealthy.
Oh, there you are.
Oh! I thought that door was... No, I opened the door when I pulled the stupid lever. Okay, that one was maybe on me. I don't know why I thought that door would be closed when I just pulled the lever that opens that door.
Who's there?
Also, those things can get through the doorways. It's good to have confirmed, I guess.
Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Who's there? Who's there?
Hello?
Told to Maine. Anyone out there? Show yourself. Who's there? Who the hell is there?
Keep walking, buddy. You're holding us both up. Is that the invisible lizard? I guess it is following me.
I thought I lost you for a moment there. Oh, there you are. It's just somebody else. Oh, thank God. It's just somebody else.
I might save here because I'm getting sick of doing that little stealth sequence.
Thank God. It's just somebody else.
I'm trying not to save scum too much,
There you
but
are.
bits of it are repetitive.
I thought I lost you for a
You're
moment.
dying a lot.
I thought I lost you for a moment there. Oh, thank God. It's just somebody else. Hello? I thought I lost you for a moment there.
Come on, I want to get that hand. I feel like the clock's ticking before the old man gets... Oh. Speaking of...
Somebody else.
Speak of the devil. Okay. See how much stuff we can grab before the old man gets me, I guess? I feel like getting grabbed and taken to the private party is compulsory at this point, and is probably how I'm meant to progress. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, yeah, he got me. Cool. So, presumably he'll take me to the other place I got stuck last time. But now I've got actual items to get through that area. Oh, I'm just gonna die. Okay, I don't know what killed me there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I can get past... There's no way I can get past that while the old man's chasing me. So I think I'm locked into going to the old man's party palace. Hey, buddy. Okay. We are at Sen's Funhouse again. Oh. Is it random what area you go to when you're in there, and one of them just insta-kills you? Seems to be a dead end. Question mark. Okay. My... Not sure if I was dead or if I'd found my way out.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Captain Bone TV, how are you doing? Just one moment. Yeah, let me pause this for a second, and I will give you a shout out. How you doing, buddy? How was your stream? Super Mario Odyssey, nice. How's it going? Welcome everybody. Let's see, I'm gonna put one of these in there and see if we can get more information out of that. I'm Loomis and we're having a bit of a horror games night. Revision eye drops, when did I pick these up? Currently playing SCP Containment Breach. First time I've played it. Oh, a first aid kit. I'd probably want that in case I start bleeding again. I guess I don't need... Previous events in which I've lost my keycards have made me paranoid, but I guess I don't need two of them. What we got here? Is this a higher level keycard? Oh, didn't mean to pick up the batteries. Hi, Rebellion Master. I have not recontained anything, least of all myself. A level 3 keycard. Do I need a level 1 keycard if I've got a level 3? I suppose I can... Oh, I can put my my key cards on the clipboard, strangely. Okay, first aid kit, good to have. I have not recontained, I have not resecured, and I have not reprotected. I've mostly wandered around and gotten very lost. And also soft-locked myself at least once. Nah, no spoilers, please. Let me stumble through it and make a fool of myself. Feel free to laugh at me for doing it wrong, though. Stream was delightful, glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm enjoying this game, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess the old man just takes you to random places, because this isn't where he took me last time. Now I've got no idea where I am. Let's see, we've got an elevator and a couple of doors. See if this elevator works, first of all. It does not. I don't particularly feel like I've got the resources to recontain anybody. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we've got big walkways whichever way we go. Oh, we did come here. It was just... Okay, yeah. So it's a different map layout each time. We've been in this room. It was just elsewhere in the map last time we came. And also, there were dispensers spewing carbon monoxide everywhere, which was less than ideal. Oh, speak of the devil. Hold on. Where's my... There we go. I'm guessing that's 682's chamber. Last time the paperwork was 682 there. I don't have the inventory space to check this time round while gas is pouring out. Checkpoint lockdown. Entrance zone. That sounds promising. In many cases, entrances can be used as exits. There's one of these guys behind every window that I see. Containment system failure. Oh, have I got... Will it not open any of the doors until 08 is secure? From memory, I think 08 is the zombie plague. I have no idea how one would go about securing that. But I might be misremembering. It's been a long time since I was really following this stuff. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Nobody can leave while the zombie plague is going because, you know, you might be infected and carrying zombie everywhere. Okay, so I guess I'm looking for containment cell 08. A duck. Oh wait, no, I was about to say what's the mask 08, but no, that's like 35 or something, right? Also locked down. Quiet, duck. I have zero patience for this right now. Oh. Oh, okay, no. I thought it was 173, but that's... I don't really know what that was, to be honest. But I think I probably shouldn't go in there. Oh, is that the thing that you're not supposed to look at? And I looked at it. Ah! Oh, is that the old man? I guess I'm not dead. Oh, I can't tell if I'm dead or not. I have no idea what's going on. I think the old man got me, but I can't see a thing in here. Hold on, let me... Okay. See a little better now. Oh. More aggravating than anything. I can't get anywhere because the old man keeps pouncing on me. Every time I feel like I'm finding something, he teleports me somewhere else. Also, your local gravity is on the blink. Don't know if you feel able to sort that out. Oh, okay. Gooped out of the wall. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Yeah, thanks for bringing me back here, buddy. Now I'm bleeding out, so I gotta waste my first aid kit. Unable to staunch the bleeding completely. Spectacular. Can I use these eye drops? That helps a lot, yeah. Well, I'm gonna need my gas mask back on. Oh, I thought it was spraying pot. Yeah, there we go. So this should be the duck room. Oh, not. No, use this thing. No? You're saying I'm using my palm when I'm trying to use the, Did my gas mask stop working, or...? I can't see a thing. It's probably just blood loss, isn't it? The amount of blood you have lost. I really know what I can do about that. Okay, I don't know if I'm... Okay, no, I'm getting up. I thought I was too badly injured to get up the stairs for a minute there. But yeah, I'm gonna bleed to death if I get anywhere useful. Okay, I reached the top. And I had to stop. And that's what's bothering me. Does the gas mask, like... get covered in smoke or something, like, the longer you wear it? This is a dead end anyway. Maybe the goggles get clouded or something. Yeah, I'm mostly spending a lot of time not able to see what I'm doing here. I'll bleed to death soon and it'll put me out of my misery. I thought we could go this way last time. What's that? I'm really confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, it is getting to be about that time anyway. Maybe this is a problem for next time. I think I'm gonna wrap up there. Yeah, mostly spending a lot of time really puzzled at this. It is interesting. We'll get a bit further next time. We're learning a little bit on each run. Have I got any achievements yet? Encountered the old man, the peripheral jumper, the recursive room, the creature with many voices. Oh, and the Build-A-Bear. Get the old man's pocket dimension. Okay, until I saw this one, I was going to ask, is this just all the ways in the game you can die? Gotta collect them all. Alright, I'll save and quit. Ooh. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. It's been good. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and we'll be picking that game up again next week. And I'll be back tomorrow with... we're starting Binding of Isaac in the afternoon, actually. Another new game. Meant to be Minecraft Monday in the evening, teaming up with some friends. Yeah, it's been good, everybody. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid, shall we? hey, Burning's online. Let's go say hi over there. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you all next time. Until then.